What's up, YouTube? This is MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Back again. Please support the channel by hitting the like and subscribe button, along with the bell icon to be notified when I drop videos. Last night I went to a high school conference tournament basketball game, and it's on a weekday night, and the two teams had just played the regular season finale Friday. So, gym wasn't packed at all. But let me tell you why it's always important to make sure you play hard no matter who's watching. No matter if it's 5 people in the gym or 500. You always have to be focused and play with intensity. Because when me and my son yesterday went to the South Granville and Granville Central basketball game at South Granville, like I said, the gym wasn't packed. I would say maybe 300 people in there, if that. But out of those 300 people, you know who one of those people were? None other than former high school and college All-American and former NBA All-Star Rasheed Wallace. Yes, indeed. Those of you guys that came up during my time, you know who Rasheed Wallace is. I remember watching Rasheed play when I was 12 years old, and from UNC to his long career in the NBA. And the thing about it is, I don't know, a lot of these younger kids probably have no idea who Rasheed is, because he stood out because he's damn near 7 feet tall. But even then, if he's sitting down in the stands, he's casual. You wouldn't even know who he was, because, like I said, he has sweatpants on, a hoodie, casual. And here it is. This is a man that has made hundreds of millions of dollars in the NBA, but still loves the joy of the game, to come to a small gym to watch two small schools play on a weeknight. That man loves the game. I bumped into him several times, but it's important to play hard, because guess what? Imagine the network of connections that Rasheed Wallace has. From, his former pro buddies, guys in the pros now, college coaches and things like that. If you get in that game and you're playing hard and you playing the game of your life, don't be surprised, if you get that phone call and you might get this offer. And you wonder, like, where did this offer come from? I don't ever remember this school recruiting me. And the truth is, they probably didn't recruit you, but guess what? You played a heck of a game. That school might have got a call from somebody like Rasheed Wallace, like, hey, this guy can play. You might want to take a hard look at him. That's why it's important to, no matter where you are, you need to always be on your A game, because you never know who's watching. That's the truth. You can't, sometimes as an athlete, we might get frustrated. Things might not be going our way, but you have to keep going with the process, because you never, ever, ever know who's watching. So, imagine that kid that may have been struggling, and then all of a sudden the coach puts him in the game and he goes off. And next you know, Rasheed Wallace is in the stand, sees that kid go off, he make a phone call, text like, hey, such and such is he's a baller. That's how it happens sometimes. That's how it happens. That's why I always say, always be prepared, because you never know when your moment's gonna come. And a lot of times you don't get too many big moments, but the few big moments that you get as an athlete, you got to be prepared. Preparation is important. You know, like, a lot of people say, all luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Once again, all luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So, athletes, keep playing hard, stay focused. I will probably be covering some of the high school state tournament playoff games next week. So I look forward to just watching these young guys, play the games of their lives, because I remember I was there, 23 years ago. I was a senior, and you just know that when that final horn goes off, unless you have a college scholarship, for a lot of guys, it's done. A lot of probably 90 to 95% of the guys that play next week in the state tournament, once they lose, they're done. So it's always important to just savor the moment, and give it your all. Give it your all. And with that being said, South Granville did deliver in a hard-fought victory. But although I will say this, I can see South Granville once again. They're going to have to go through Farmville Central. And they're going to have to get their shooting guard, Pierce. He's going to have to get back on track, because he's been off the past few games. And South Granville is going to have to play a darn near perfect game if they advance to play Farmville Central. Because you talk about Farmville Central, like I say, it's their dynasty. They won, multiple state championships over the past 5-6 years. So South Granville needs to be operating on all cylinders. And this is a situation when state playoffs come, everybody has to elevate their game. Even the guys number 13 and 14 on the bench, they need to elevate their game in practice so that the starters can remain sharp. So it's not just about, the starting five or the guys in the rotation are the most important. No. Those guys, number 9 through 14 or 15 on that bench, those guys are just as important as the starters, because those are the guys that make sure the starters remain sharp. If you have the guys on the end of the bench having a lackadaisical practice, that is going to affect your preparation. At this time of the year, you have to be prepared. Physically, you're ready. You're in physical shape, but now it comes down to the mental preparation and focus. Because a few mistakes or turnovers here and there, you're going home. Your career's over. So it's important for everybody on the team to be on the same level, and those other guys on the bench, you have to uplift those starters. You got to come at them in practice, because when the playoffs start, hey, it's no joke. And South Granville is going to need a very strong effort and production for everybody if they plan on getting past Farmville Central and potentially to the state championship in the 2A division. And also, I will say with that big man, Mason, you're 6'6", you can't continue to miss layups, man. You got to finish. You got to play big. You're 6'6", you're a junior. You have got to be able to at least give this team up your game. Give them 15 points. 15 points to give them 12 boards. If you can give your team 15 points and 12 boards and just finish around the basket, at least 70% around the basket, you're good to go. And of course, Pierce, you got to start hitting some more shots, man, because your shot has been off. And I can tell that when your shots weren't going in, it affected you on the defensive end, and you had a few lackadaisical turnovers. So when your shot's not falling, man, now you got to pick your game up in other areas as far as like defense, rebound, and things like that. You just can't let you having a all-shoot night to dictate your whole game. And you guys are going to need that. They need you to be laser focused and in there, because like you can shoot the ball, man, but you got to maintain focus. Because once again, you know, you guys have, I see that you guys have been having a lot of lapses throughout the game. There'll be 3, 4, 5 periods throughout the game where you guys have lapses to where you're giving up, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7 point runs just like that, and you've been able to, you know, have the talent to catch back up. But going against a good team in the playoffs, you can't afford to keep giving up those many runs like that, or you'll be going home. So, you know, the moral of the story is play hard, because you never know who's watching you, and also continue to uplift your teammates and stay focused. Once again, this MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Please support the channel by hitting the like and subscribe button, along with the bell icon to be notified when I drop videos. Peace.